In this question, there's a cubic function y equals x cubed plus ax squared plus bx plus c, and it passes through the point 0, 7 and has a stationary point at 2, 15. I've put that in twice. Well, it didn't need to be put in twice, but it's there. Find the value of a, b, and c. So whenever you're given a question like this where there are unknowns in the equation and you're given points, you've got to sub the points in to the equation and make new equations, and from there solve for the letters, the pronumerals that you have. So it doesn't really matter which one you start with. So I'm going to start with this one because when I sub it in, it's going to give me the value of c. So when I sub 0, 7 into that equation, y is 7, x is 0, so you get 7 is equal to, and all the x terms become 0, and then plus c. So c is equal to 7 from that bit of information. And then the other thing that you're told is that it's got a stationary point at 2, 15. So there's two bits of information here. First of all, at that point, so the point 2, 15 belongs to that curve, and also when x is 2, the gradient is 0, and you can get two equations from those two pieces of information. So the first thing to do that I'm going to do is sub this into this equation, and so 215 into that equation becomes 15 is equal to, and then replacing all the x's with 2, so that becomes 2 cubed plus a times 2 squared plus b times 2 plus c, and c is 7 from here. And then minusing that 7 from both sides, you get 8 on this side here. So 8 is equal to 2 cubed equals 8 plus a times 2 squared is 4, so 4a, and then 2b plus 2b. And then minusing 8 from both sides, you would end up with 0 equals 4a plus 2b. Then dividing both sides by, or everything by 2, you get 0 equals 2a plus b, and from there b equals minus 2a. So the next thing to do, the stationary point at 215, so writing that down, so stationary point, therefore dy dx is equal to 0 at that point. So I'm going to let, well, first of all, I have to find dy dx. So deriving this equation, you get dy dx is equal to, so that becomes 3x squared plus 2ax plus b, and then subbing x as 2 into here and letting dy dx equals 0, you get 0 is equal to, and then replacing the x's with 2's. So 0 equals that, and then 0 is equal to 3 times 2 squared is 4, so that's 12. 2 times 2 is 4a, so plus 4a plus b. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to replace the b with minus 2a from here, and you get 0 equals 12 plus 4a minus 2a, and then from there 0 equals 12 plus 2a, from there 2a equals minus 12, and dividing both sides by 2 you get a equals minus 6, and b is equal to minus 2a, so that's going to equal minus 2 times minus 6, which equals minus 12, positive 12. And so there are the values, or the value of those three letters. So A is minus 6, B is 12, and C is 7. So that's how you do that kind of question.